Hey guys, Jim here. I real quickly, I just wanted to do a quick review of the new Salem's Lot movie that just premiered on HBO Max a couple of days ago. I meant to drop this video when it first premiered, and I got sidetracked, so I'm going to do it now. Uh, Real quickly, and I'm not going to go into spoilers too much. First and foremost, I want to say that it's a good movie. I did enjoy it. I didn't love it, and I don't like it as much as the original miniseries, of course. But here's the thing: if you're not familiar with the miniseries or the novel, chances are you'll enjoy the movie. If you're really fond of the novel, especially, or the miniseries, uh, and I'm talking about the Toby Hooper one. The 2004 one with Rob Lowe doesn't exist in this dojo. Okay, but anyways, if you really love those original properties, chances are you're not going to like this movie at all. Number one, this is like a Cliff Notes version of the story, and the reason why is because again, every earlier adaptation of this material has been a mini series that has been at least 3 hours long, if not longer. This movie clocks in at under 2 hours. So they sacrifice a lot of characters, a lot of backstory, a lot of subplots. There's a lot gone from this, okay? And it also changes a lot of the plot. Major characters from the book are relegated to minor roles in this movie. Again, I don't want to go into specifics. Now, there are some things in this movie that I really enjoy, okay? Some on a personal level, some just from a general audience level. First and foremost, there's some creepy shit in this movie, okay? There's a couple of sequences that are really creepy. I don't know if they're on the level of the creepy factor that I had when I was 12 watching the original miniseries. There is a version of that scene with the kid, that iconic scene. There is a version of that in this that isn't as effective. But there's a later scene involving that character, Mark, that is very creepy. It's very creepy. Another thing that, again, I'm not going to go into spoilers. All I'll say is that a drive-in movie theater is involved in this plot. And that really tickled me because people who follow this channel know I absolutely adore drive-in outdoor movie theaters. And this movie does take place in 75, like the novel, like the original miniseries. So, it fits right in that there would be a drive-in. And it's really cool how they do that. Another thing that I really like is the fact that they use the song Sundown from Gordon Lightfoot at the beginning and the end of the movie. And that song was a very big hit when I was a child, and I never once thought of it in any kind of creepy way at all. And it's very creepy when it fits into a vampire story. I never really analyzed the lyrics that much when I was a kid, but yeah, it's pretty wild. Some pluses, I would say the cast is solid. Lewis Pullman is the lead. He's very good. He looks so much like his dad. It ain't funny. Alfre Woodard is great in this movie. The MVP of this movie, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of cheating. I got the IMDb page pulled up, but I want to mention Jordan Preston Carter. He's a child actor who plays Mark, and he's fantastic. He's the best thing about the movie in my eyes, both as a character and as a performance. I don't know who this kid is. He's great. He's perfect for what his character is in this movie. He's just fantastic. And again, the rest of the performances are good too. It's an extremely well-made movie. It should have gotten a theatrical release, in my opinion. It's superior than a lot of the crap that has gotten a theatrical release. And I think Warner Brothers could have made some money on it, quite honestly. Now, again, is it top tier Stephen King? No. But quite honestly, the original source material book isn't even in my top 10 Stephen King novels, and the miniseries isn't either. Okay, it's still a great story. It's in this version of it, again, it changes it, but it still has the spirit of that original novel and that original miniseries. And it's just, to me, it just plays for a younger audience. You know, this movie, this I will say about this movie moves. It is not boring. It gets right into it and hits the ground running. And again, whether or not people who are purists, Stephen King purists, whether or not they like, this version and they like some of the decisions that the writer-director chose, it's beside the point. Again, I think this movie deserved to be theatrically released. Now, if I was going to give it an actual rating, normally I always do like the old Roger or Siskel and Ebert score, where it would be, and we're not talking thumbs up or thumbs down, 1 of 4 stars. But in this case, since it's a Halloween movie, we'll go 1 of 4 skulls. And in this case, I would give it 3 out of 4 skulls. It's good. It's well worth watching. It doesn't waste your time, but it's not great. It could have been much more, and I think a lot of that has to do with studio interference, I'm sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. We'll just call this like a little mini episode of Shocktober, Volume 5, I guess, and we'll catch you guys on Monday with some new videos for Shocktober. So hope everybody's having a great weekend. We'll catch you on the next one.